Julia joined The View to discuss the premiere of her new movie on Netflix, Leave the World Behind. The panelists, including Julia, moved around to the topic of love and relationships. That included the key to happy marriages and the women's thoughts on what it's comprised of. The 56-year-old actress said that, according to her sister, the secret to a happy marriage is 2 bathroom sinks and 2 phone lines. Julia also added that she thinks marrying the right person is important as well. I think lots of kissing hello and goodbye is really a critical detail to daily life, she explained further. Everybody try it for a week. Every time you say good morning, hug and a kiss, every time you leave the house, Julia concluded. Sunny Hostin admitted that her husband does that, but she always wondered, what's up with all the kissing? Well, maybe that's what the secret sauce is, Julia said. Maybe that's been my problem, Whoopi interjected. She has been married and divorced several times over the years. I just have a moi, she said, making a quick kissing motion. I don't have a MMPH, Whoopi added, mimicking a deeper kiss. I just do moi, see you bye, come back in a week. Hit and run, that's what I like to talk about, Whoopi said as the audience cracked up and cheered. Wait, and I'm the bad one, Julia asked. I gotta go, sorry, she added. Whoopi thanked her for coming on the show as they all grinned over her joke. WHOPI. At the end of November, Whoopi blasted the producers on The View to let her finish her rant. The show's panelists discussed some of the candidates for the presidential election. They each shared their thoughts on who was in the running. Sunny Hostin also had a legal note to read live on air, but Whoopi and crew were getting a little rowdy. At one point, the discussion elevated to shouting as Whoopi and Alyssa, Farrah Griffin, started talking about former President Donald Trump. That prompted Whoopi to kick her rant into overdrive. I was the one that said to the table, this guy's gonna win because I saw what people were doing. I saw how they were drinking them up, Whoopi said of Trump. Alyssa began to respond, but Whoopi continued. I know she's got a legal note, but I'm gonna finish my thing, okay? She said in the middle of her tirade while talking to a producer off-screen. She wound down during the discussion and finished her thoughts quickly. Then the other panelists discussed the topic further as Whoopi continued to raise her voice and rant once more. Sunny had to keep waiting to read from her note. I'm sorry, you have a note, she said to Sunny Hostin, who was going to present a legal note as part of the conversation. Finally, the table moved on and Sunny was able to get to her topic. Whoops. Recently, Whoopi seemingly creeped out some of her fans with a new social media post. Whoopi appeared to have gotten carried away with the new talking cactus toy that is trending online. Whoopi, 68, shared on her Instagram account a video of her interacting with cacti. The 2 talking cactus toys on her kitchen counter were made to mimic whatever sound it picked up. It also lights up and wiggles when it picks up sound. Every time the View host spoke, the toys repeated what she said. Whoopi used the exchange as the butt of her joke, which centered around the comedian being interrupted by the cacti that imitated her whenever she talked. I just made the biggest mistake of my life, Whoopi said in a serious tone as the toy copied. You see anything you say, they just do this. She then commanded the toys to say hello and good night. The award-winning actress then proceeded to converse with the toys. Whose idea was this? Whoopi captioned her post. Fans discussed Whoopi's video in the post's comment section. While many found it funny, some found it out of touch. One fan called it creepy. Another added, that is so bizarro. Lately, fans have been calling out Whoopi for her seemingly concerning behavior. She irked fans with a bad habit that often rears its ugly head on the morning show. Last Wednesday, the Chew host, Chef Carla Hall, prepared bite-sized meals for the View hosts, giving them something to eat while on air. Not only was the View set filled with Thanksgiving decorations, but Carla made them some dishes inspired by the upcoming holiday. Some of the dishes she prepared for the TV stars were grilled cheese sandwiches with a kale pesto sauce and butternut squash arancini. Carla paired the appetizers with a non-alcoholic apple cider Cosmo drink. The ABC personalities managed not to chew while their mouth was full, except for Whoopi. A few times throughout the show, the legendary comedians spoke after taking a large bite of food. Many of the View fans were up in arms with Whoopi's improper etiquette.